Thomas Tuchel has just been sacked by Chelsea. Oh my God. Oh my God. Todd Bowley is not messing about. Wow. I genuinely believed that the end of the Roman Abramovich era for Chelsea meant the end of the sacking managers on a whim era. But clearly not. It might not have been a Roman Abramovich thing. It might have been a higher power. It might have been coming from the club. It might have been a Chelsea thing. But then again, Roman Abramovich was the club. So Todd Bowley, I believe that he will be a manager. I believe he should be a manager at this point if he's sacking his best manager in years. I believe that Todd Bowley would be the kind of owner that's going to give Thomas Tuchel a chance. But who am I? Who am I to believe these things? I don't know anything about Todd Bowley. But Tuchel has been sacked. I've just woken up. We need to have a chat. Let's see the tweet, okay? So Chelsea have posted this. Chelsea Football Club part company with Thomas Tuchel. Good old Tommy T. Let's see the statement they put out. They said, let me just move my camera. That's so rude of me as well to have the camera in the way. Let me make this larger for you guys to see. Okay, so they said, on behalf of everyone at Chelsea FC, the club would like to place on record its gratitude to Thomas. I feel like it's such a backhanded compliment, like backhanded thing to say. We want to place our gratitude with the man who won us the Champions League, the Super Cup. What else did he win? The Club World Cup. Multiple finals in a short time he was here. Just like it makes no sense. He's done so well for them. Obviously, they're not having a good start to the season. It's a bad patch. We'll unravel that as I go through this video. We'll talk about if we think it was the right decision, if Thomas Tuchel did a good job, if he wasn't doing a good job. We'll talk about that. But let's read the rest of this. Thomas will rightly have a place in Chelsea's history after winning. There we go. That's literally what I just said. Thomas will rightly have a place in history after winning the Champions League, the Super Cup, and the Club World Cup in his time here. As the new ownership group reaches 100 days since taking over the club, and as the new ownership group reaches 100 days since taking over the club, and as it continues its hard work to take the club forward, the new owners believe it is the right time to make this transition. What does the 100 days got to do with it? Because that might be key. For them to put that in a statement, it might be key. They might have come in and said, hey, Tommy, got 100 days, buddy. Bring us back to the good days. Maybe. Because why would they? Otherwise, there's no reason to mention the 100 days thing. I want to find out more about this 100 days thing. Chelsea's coaching staff will take charge of the team for training and preparation of our upcoming matches as the club moves swiftly to appoint a new head coach. Swiftly being the key word, which means this might not have been the spontaneous decision we might think it is. Because they just lost 1-0 yesterday to Zagreb and he's been sacked. If the club is moving swiftly to appoint a new coach, then that means they might have had someone in the lines already. So they might have been thinking about this for some time. Let's look at Chelsea's season so far. They're currently 6th in the Premier League with 3 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. But then again, not everyone's not doing great at the moment, apart from Arsenal and City, and even Spurs are doing good. Apart from that, Chelsea are still 5 points from top spot. They should be doing better. Let's be honest. Liverpool aren't doing great as well, but Chelsea should be doing better. Let's look at their results. First game of the season, they beat Everton 1-0. Jorginho penalty, I remember that was pretty. When was the goal scorers? Just before half time. Drew 2-2 with Spurs, and they dominated that game. They had a really good game. Should have won that game, I remember. Got smoked by Leeds 3-0 away from home. Beat Leicester 2-1 with a red card. Back-to-back games. They had a red card with Koulibaly and Conor Gallagher, I believe. They lost 2-1 to Chelsea. Not to Chelsea. They lost 2-1 to Southampton, and they beat West Ham 2-1 where they got lucky. West Ham should have drawn that game. But these results aren't good. As you can see, they haven't won 2 games in a row at all this season. Win, draw, loss, win, loss, win. And that isn't good enough for Chelsea. Zagreb, Champions League game, first game of the Champions League groups. They just lost 1-0. As you can see, this is SofaScore. These lines here are the attacking momentum. So these bottom lines here are Chelsea as their away team. They dominated the whole game, it seems. But let's look at the statistics. And they had most possession. Of course, they did. There's Chelsea. They should do. 15 shots they had, but only 3 on target. That's the same as Zagreb, who had 6 total shots. So 50% of Zagreb shots were on target. Just had 0 big chances. And they just look stale. Let's look at the team they started. Kepa, Azpilicueta, Fofana, Koulibaly, Chilwell, Kovacic, Mount, Reece James. Havertz, Aubameyang, Sterling. It's one of the better lineups they've started this season. But let's talk about let's go back for a second. We'll come back to all of this. Let's talk about Tuchel for a bit because he's the one this video is about. He's been sacked. He's lost his job. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games into the season. 2 games after the transfer window has ended, and he's already been sacked. And I don't think it's as much as what's going on the pitch. I think it's more Tuchel just looks like he's just drained. He doesn't want to do this anymore. You can see in his press conferences, he just says little things and digs. The Chelsea Spurs game when he got sent off with Conte and the little argument and scrap they had there, he doesn't look like a fresh manager anymore. Like when he first came, he started off so well. Obviously, very defensive. Always played 5 at the back, which in reality is not what you want to be seeing. You want to have more space for midfielders to play. And I think maybe he's been complaining a lot to Todd Bowley. But I think he's right at the same time as well, because I don't think their signings were players that he really wanted. Obviously, you know what makes it? You know what? Yeah, actually, I just realized something and I love it. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has come to Chelsea to be coached under Thomas Tuchel. Because he's played under him for Dortmund. And I remember when Aubameyang was signing for Chelsea, it wasn't long ago, it was like a week ago, everyone was saying, because Aubameyang was obviously known to be a troublemaker. Obviously, I think those tags are wrong for players to follow them. Oh, he's a troublemaker. Oh, he's this disruptance. But whatever. He had that reputation. That's the reason he left Arsenal. And he couldn't get along with Arteta, it seems. But I remember everyone was saying, Aubameyang's coming to Chelsea. He's playing under Thomas Tuchel. They have a good relationship. He's coached him at Dortmund. It's going to be great. Aubameyang, Remontada, it's going to come back. One game Aubameyang had under Thomas Tuchel. One game. And that was in the Champions League against Dinamo Zagreb. 59 minutes he played under Thomas Tuchel and he's been sacked. Do you know how funny that is as an Arsenal fan? And I'm only laughing because Aubameyang literally tweeted Drogba saying finally about the move to Chelsea. So that kind of infuriated me. But it's not about Aubameyang. I just thought that was funny as a side note. That Tuchel getting sacked is hilarious because Aubameyang just signed, and a big reason of that was obviously to play on the Tuchel, and that's not happening. But do we think that sacking was just? Do we think Chelsea can now go uphill from this, downhill from this? Do we think they can get back? They can stay in that Champions League spot, get that top 4 place this season? Let's discuss. Let's see. Okay, the Daily Mail Online, the trusty Daily Mail. Let's read that article. Thomas Tuchel was sacked by Chelsea in brutal fashion just 100 days into ruthless Todd Bowley's ownership, with Graham Potter and Mauricio Pochettino top options to replace him. I love this as well. Ruthless Todd Bowley. Already showing his manly energy. Get rid of our best manager in years. Graham Potter and Pochettino options to replace him. Graham Potter, for the life of me, don't go to Chelsea. I hope you don't go to Chelsea, please. Please. I'm a big fan of Brighton and how they play football. And Chelsea just aren't that team. That's not how they play. They're not a counter-attacking. They're not like a fluid attacking team. They're very defensive. They don't have a creative bone in their body. Mason Mount is their only creative player, and even he hasn't started kicking this season so far. One thing I actually want to know, I want to see Rory's video. My good friend Rory. I want to see if he's released the video because he's usually so fast with it. Here we go, Rory Jennings. I just want to see how he started his video. Okay, I don't have ad blocks, so I'm just going to chat to you guys for a bit. I want to see how Rory's video went. Okay, so Rory is my favorite Chelsea fan in the world.
My club.
Okay, let's see what he said. I just want to see the intro to Rory's video because I want to see a Chelsea fan's perspective on Tuchel getting sacked. Okay, actually, let me put my headphones in so the audio doesn't mess up.
My club are complete and utter.
Okay.
My club are complete and utter lunatics. I'm going to be discussing this issue, Thomas Tuchel leaving Chelsea, live on my Twitch channel at midday. So make sure that you come along for that. But I cannot believe the news. Look, of course, I think this is the correct decision. I am happy that this has happened. I thank Thomas Tuchel for everything that he has achieved with Chelsea. But this is the right move. But My club are wild, aren't they? I think every football fan genuinely believes that their club are insane. But my club actually are mad.
Amazing intro. He's already grabbed me. He's hooked me. Rory Jennings, everyone. What a guy, man. What a guy. He's currently live on Twitch. You guys can head over. You guys can head over and watch his Twitch. But let's keep going. Let's keep looking at this Daily Mail article. Tuchel's been sacked following a 1-0 defeat to Zagreb. New owner Todd Bowley has wasted no time in binning German coach. Just 7 games into the season, 100 days into his reign. It's the 100 days thing. I'm confused. I'm so confused. Let's see what Twitter's saying. So obviously, as you guys can tell, everything right now is just natural raw reaction from me. I'm just finding out everything as we're scrolling. I'm just literally finding everything as we're scrolling. Did not expect this. I just woke up. I had a lie-in. Today I treated myself. I wake up and the first thing I see is this. So you guys are literally seeing everything with me. Also, if you guys are enjoying these kind of videos where I just do instant reactions, leave a like. The only way I can find out if you're enjoying this is if you like the video and you leave nice comments. As you can tell, I'm not angry. I'm not reacting like Rory's reacting because I'm not a Chelsea fan. I'm a football fan, so I think it's fair for me to react to these kind of stuff. But if this happened to Arteta, for example, you would see me going crazy. So if you want to see more instant reactions to everything football, not just Arsenal related, Chelsea related, Spurs related, City related, all that stuff, let me know. Tuchel's a real magician. You give him 400 million and it makes your team worse. It's actually impressive. 400 million. I think I saw something on this article. Yeah. Chelsea's new ownership invested heavily this summer. A record spent in one window for a Premier League club at more than 260 million. Spent 260 million. These are the players they signed, right? These players came back from loan. Brozier, Gallagher, Emerson. He ended up going anyways. Zakaria, they got on loan. Gabriel Slonina from Chicago, 18-year-old goalkeeper for 8.18 million. That's a lot of money. Aubameyang came in for 10.8. Carnage Chukwuemeka came in for 16.2. Koulibaly came in for 34. Sterling came in for 50. Cucurella came in for 58. And Fofana came in for 72. They spent a lot of money. A lot of money. And I still don't think they fixed their issues, which is a big one. It's in that midfield and up front. Obviously got Aubameyang here, but he's not playing under Tuchel anymore. So let's see how he does. Let me know what you think about Chelsea's transfers. Let me know what you think about this whole situation. Did Tuchel deserve to get sacked? He's won trophies for them. He's been in 5 finals, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, in 2 years. Less than 2 years, whatever it was. He deserved to get sacked. Yes, they started off badly this season, but the season's been weird already. Was he the man to take them forward? Was Todd Bowley correct in sacking him? Who should Chelsea get in charge? Should it be Graham Potter? Please, God, no. Should it be Pochettino? Should it be Zidane? Let me know what you guys think. Okay, and I want to end this video here. Leave your comments below about anything Chelsea related, Tuchel related. I want to hear from you, Chelsea fans. Let's build an alliance. Okay, I know I've said some things about Chelsea in the past. Okay, let's be friends today. You guys are mourning the loss of a manager who's won you the Champions League. Only 2 managers have ever done that for you guys. Let's be friends today. Leave some nice comments. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let me know what you guys think about instant reactions. I'm going to get back to sleep. Actually, I'm going to stay awake and see how this unfolds for a bit. But see you guys soon. Bye.